Hello there, and I'm just obviously going to do a review of the Riu Cancun, where we stayed for our 11-night stay in May. Um, didn't really do a lot, just purely because it wasn't very much. The whole idea was it just to be a really chilled out holiday. We did look at maybe a possible couple of trips, but it just didn't happen. So this is really just a review of the hotel, the rooms, the food, etc., etc. My overall thoughts of the holiday itself and the hotel and things like that. So, uh, first impressions of the hotel were that it was really nice and clean. Um, all the staff were absolutely friendly as hell. It's really nice to see, that everybody was, friendly, helpful when it came to sort of the hotel staff itself. Um, the the downsides were we've been to 8 Rius now, so all around the Caribbean, so a couple in Europe as well. I would have to say that this was probably the worst one of the lot. Um, Now, the reason behind that is because um, with their food, there's never really been an issue with food. There's always been something that, we could eat. Now, we're not fussy eaters at all. I mean, breakfast was a little bit disappointing because you seem to have the same sorts of food on either side, and then in the middle was things like your meats, your cheeses, stuff like that, your fruit. But the actual two either sides were exactly the same, which really didn't need to do. Um, I think the actual food area for the main buffet wasn't big enough for the hotel itself. I think they'd sort of not catered for the amount of members or people coming to stay as what the possibly they expected. The specialty restaurants, we did eat in all of them. So we had an evening meal in each of them. I would have to say, personally, that I probably enjoyed the steakhouse the most out of all of them. But again, that wasn't brilliant. Was really disappointing. I've been to other Rius where the food has been absolutely impeccable, and I just felt that I didn't get that from this hotel. So, to top it all off, we were there for 11 nights. For the last 5 of those, we were both ill and quarantined to our room because they thought we had norovirus. We didn't. We didn't have that. So my advice to you is, I think it was the ice that they put in the drinks. If they offer you ice for your drinks, decline it, and just be really wary of things like frozen drinks, stuff like that, because I think they're using tap water for their ice, and that's obviously caused us to have upset stomachs, and obviously to ruin pretty much half of our holiday. So that was a massive disappointment. Um, would I go back to Rio Cancun? No, I wouldn't. I'm sure there are other Rio hotels in the vicinity that potentially would be a better option. If you're a youngster, you want to go by the pool, it is ideal for people like yourselves because, there's loads of activities going on, stuff like that. But for older people, I would probably sort of maybe look at other options instead. So that's it for this video. I hope you find it informative. I'm certainly not, this is here is my opinion, and obviously it's down to yourselves to make that judgment yourself. If you, if you do obviously take it on board, what I've said, then potentially, as I say, you might want to look at other venues potentially for your stay in Cancun. But that's it. So thank you very much again, and have a happy holiday wherever you may well be going. So take care. Bye bye.